1, 2, 3, 4. I am not a raincoat here to keep you warm. And go back in the closet after the storm. I'm not a match simply waiting to burn. All I am is a friend, your friend to the end. I'm not your impression of a city wish. You loved more than everything you gave for it. And I'm not here to criticize the.
Well, last night I had a pretty good night and the Gennaker moving relatively fast, and then again this morning wind died like half of the day, moving at 2 knots. But eventually now the wind starting veering a little and increasing slightly. It's been a few hours. I'm at the Spinnaker, so I might be entering the more stable part of the high pressure. I really hope so, because it's been really hard to find the motivation to keep going. You know, like why racing if you're by yourself and everyone left. I've started to catch up a little bit with a few boats. Of course, they're not my direct competitors, but at least, you know, some speed markers that I can have, and you know, if I'm doing good or not. That's the start. Now there are dolphins sailing with me, and so yeah, I hope the next few days of the passage are gonna be more downwind stuff. Stop going upwind. That would be nice. Yeah, go. Over there, Canary Islands, about 600 miles to go. Pasta with mushrooms, white sauce, whatever. Conditions have been pretty nice since yesterday evening. Actually, there's been like a good 20 knots during the night, so it's been really good for the going. A bit exhausting because it was pitch black, really hard to steer during the night. I let the autopilot do quite a lot, but because many gusts, I had to, you know, slip down there to be like close to the steering, and you know, in case of any broaches. So pushing it with Spinnaker Max and a reef in the main during the whole night. And now I drive again to get back into some pressure, probably for a few hours, and then drive again and head west. But yeah, that's the plan. Finally we're doing downwind, so that's pretty nice. Been averaging over 10 knots during the night, now a little less, and I hope that maybe in an hour or so I'll get a bit more pressure to speed up again. But now, get some rest, get some food, keep going. Pretty nice surf there. It'll be a good day today. Probably not easy to notice on camera, but since yesterday the water has got much more blue. It's kind of, you know, offshore blue. It's like, I don't know how to describe it, but you really can tell once you're in the middle of any ocean. It gets really deep blue. It's really beautiful. Much different than kind of the grey-green that you can have closer to the coast. And also it's getting warmer, definitely. Now just one layer getting south. Actually, I just drive, now I'm going west. But until 10 minutes ago, I was going south. And there is a boat right there. It's another Mini. Probably can't see it on this camera, but right there. And it's really cool because I crossed behind him like about 2 hours ago. Now I'm crossing in front of him. That's a good sign. Yeah, now I'm back into race mode, that I have people to catch up. It's much better in here. Funny how the human brain works. Like being able to move forward and have like an objective in front is really good. I was only like, you know, going nowhere by myself. Now that I have this target in front, let's overtake this one, let's overtake this one, helps a lot. Woohoo! Now that's nice trade wind conditions. I want 2 weeks of that for the next leg. No more stupid upwind. Ah, that's so nice. Just spend like 2 or 3 hours just gliding down the waves, always above 10 knots. Ah, no huge top speed, but so nice. Spinnaker Max, one reef in the Genoa, full main, and just gliding. I think it's 400 something miles to the finish. Maybe 3 days. The wind should ease a bit tomorrow, unfortunately, which is not so good for me. C'est la vie. That's what I'm talking about. Gliding machine. Oh, that's really nice. Yesterday I saw my first flying fish of this passage, and I just saw another one now that flew really far away. My question is, do you think flying fish enjoy flying? Or is it just like, oh, I need to escape a predator and I fly? Or is it like, oh, that's so cool, I'm a fish and I fly? I'm going for option 2. I think it's pretty fun to fly when you're a fish. Every morning I have my little routine. I fill my tanks of water from the big tank the smaller ones, put the solar panels to charge properly, do a little bit of a cleanup, brush my teeth, you know, just try to keep some order on this boat. Dry my boots. Actually, I think it's the last night I was wearing boots. After this, it will be too warm. But yeah, very nice. Until now, like the last 2-3 days, there was 15-20 knots of wind, so plenty of power to push the boat, and I needed weight at the back, so put some water tanks here at the back, and all my stuff were below at the back of the boat. Now the wind is starting to ease, and it will be like this until the end of the race, which is like in 2 days and a half. So time to gain some weight and emptying some water, because I'm keeping enough to drink obviously, but just putting some water out. Actually, I'll keep some to take a shower. Land ho! Over there! Probably can't see, but that's the most northeast island of Madeira. That's not where I'm going, but first land since a few days. Oh, super nice, beautiful sunset. Tomorrow night I'll be passing the gate, and the next day arrival in La Palma. I've been gaining a few spots, so my mood is a bit better, and also the sailing is really nice, so that's cool. Just gliding on the ocean with the Spinnaker Max, that's cool. And a nice sunrise as always. This should be the last full day onto this first leg. I'm 100 miles from the gate. They've put north of the Canaries, and then it's probably 80 miles to the finish line, so probably something like 180 miles should be arriving during the night or tomorrow morning. And also the good point is, I mean, at least with the group I went to the west, I've been doing good speeds. Let's see compared to the group in the east, but we should have the answer about this really soon. And you have it already because you've been watching at the tracker, but not me. Alright, let's go! 36 hours!